I've set my sights on igniting sparks in the hearts of every soul. The goal, to go platinum with 1 million so that the story can be told. From MTV to BET, LA to Miami, not the tale of Ty, but the epic of a man who was born to die. The scenario of a superhero who could do more than fly, more than spy. The anecdote of a legendary martyr who is much harder and smarter than a Batman. For this man that I profess, he has all power in his hands and needs no letter on his chest. Superior to all the rest, he can withstand any test. Without the assistance of a cape or gold bangle bracelets, he can defeat his enemies and bring them to their knees with this, his word. For in the beginning, it was all that could be heard. His power can cause everything on the earth and below to be stirred and scared, for so greatly is he feared and revered. It is no wonder that women and men, they come from far and near to confess their sins to him, so that his blood can make amends for them, reconcile them with the Father again. JC is the ultimate super friend or superhero, for he has zero weaknesses and infinite powers. He can be in a world full of kryptonite, get drained for hours and still leave towers, not just some tall buildings in one single bound. For he travels higher and faster than the speed of sound. When he comes around, all the bad guys scatter, and those demons, they beg his mercy too, for that matter, because their chatter of who's bigger and badder could never apply to him. It's lame to him. He's already won the title, no need for games again. See, everyone's gotta give praise to him, cause not even the Matrix, that's not even a maze to him. As a matter of fact, y'all, it's a maze by him, because he is no neophyte. He is that pill to pop when you're trying to find the light. And he can morph you into a new creature, because his superpowers are grace through salvation and deliverance from eternal damnation. So riddle me this and riddle me that. Who's afraid of the big black bat? Not JC, certainly, because he made everything living, giving breath, not robbing it. The juice he got, y'all, ain't no stopping it. From Gotham City to Metropolis, check out this new kid in town. Because even though he was born in a manger, he still wears the crown. No need for a sidekick, because one would only slow him down. See, he is faster than a locomotive with no ulterior motive. He doesn't care about Daily Bugle's polls. He is just out to save our souls, out to annihilate our foes. He is a pro who doesn't need a Batmobile to get to his battles in. See, y'all, there is none that can rattle him. He was born to fight, crowned the Prince of Light, the way, the truth, that's right, with sight that goes beyond x-ray. He can see into the next day and the next day and the next day, way past next May. So say what you will, because he'll still be unstoppable. And no matter what we do, he will always be untoppable. He makes all things possible. I've set my sights on igniting sparks in the hearts of every soul. The goal, to go platinum with 1 million so that his story can be told. From MTV to BET, LA, Carson to Miami. Not some foolish tale of Ty, but the epic of this man who was born to die. A legendary superhero, no lie. Please stand to your feet and give him praise if you know that he is Jesus Christ and he is the Most High. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father God. I get the opportunity to minister through poetry and hip-hop, and so I ask that you all will stand back up, because we're about to celebrate the 777, right? This morning I woke up, got to see a new day. I'm so thankful for his mercies, because yesterday was great, like everything was great. Just same old same, life so lame, just same old game. Then I came to the scripture, follow me, get the picture. It was clear like Instagram showed me who I am, so I got motivated, elevated, graduated, new dimension, my ascension. Better pay attention, cause I'm mounted up with wings like an eagle soar. Isaiah 40:31, take you reverend. It's alright, we're gonna praise God. Let me hear you say, hey. Get your hands up high, cause we were made to fly. If you gon' touch the sky, let me hear you say, hey. Yeah, I see you with your swag, your confidence 1 million. Nothing gon' get you down, your hate is so silly. And no, you not from Philly, but you got that eagle eye. And when you spread your wings, they best believe that you gon' fly above and not beneath. You in the stratosphere, I see you rising up out of here. Your destiny's so clear, got your target locked. Gravity can't hold, no, you can't be stopped. So see you at the top, and we gon' do it up big. I salute you for the fruit you growing up, dig? So let's stay rooted, grounded. Time to stand strong, planted like a tree. No, we can't go wrong. We got those lifelong promises for us on earth and heaven, and we can't lose no matter what. Your view a perfect 7, so we can't stay low. Let me see your hands high. We about to rise up. It's time to fly. Get your hands up high, cause we were made to fly. If you gon' touch the sky, let me hear you say, hey. Get your hands up high, cause we were made to fly. If you gon' touch the sky, then let me hear you say, hey. Yeah, this is that motivation music, let it hit your soul. Then bless you, never stress you. Yeah, that is the goal. Cause in this life there's gonna be hot days and some cold nights, but brighter days are coming, shining through that morning light. So catch your kids on Christ, let him take every burden now. No need for you to try to handle it, stop hurting now and find your rest in him. He is that peace that you've been seeking. Never quit, cause it's gonna come that change that you've been speaking. See, you got power in your words, rearrange your life. Never settle, let's go up, next level living, right? Cause we were born to rule, the head no not the tail. We going every time, no we won't ever fail. We get the answers to our prayers that avail us much, cause we connected to the source, just need one touch. So let this motivation music be your theme song. Bring the hook back round, come on y'all sing along. Get your hands up high, cause we were made to fly. Y'all know what to say, right? You won't touch the sky, then let me hear you say, hey. Get your hands up high, cause we were made to fly. If you gon' touch the sky, then let me hear you say, hey. Isaiah 40:31 says that we will mount up on wings like eagles and fly, because we have the Lord of all ages, and he's the one that enables us to do all things. Amen. Amen. Thank y'all so much. My husband is running it back for y'all. I thought y'all didn't get enough. Amen. So before I take my seat, I'm going to minister a piece. So I was here for Unplugged. You all can take your seats. I was here for Unplugged, and it was such a blessing to be here. I'm so thankful for all of the amazing women that were here that night. And I always say that it's cool to get invited someplace, but when you get invited back, that's when you should be really happy. So I'm thankful for the invitation to come back. My husband and I are grateful for you all. And we'll be around a little more in these coming weeks, right? So before I leave, Pastor was sneaking to watch Unplugged, right? Because they said it was for women only. So he said he caught little bits and pieces. And so I remember him saying, I really enjoyed this piece for you. So this piece is called His Passion, and before I leave, this is what I want to leave you all with. His passion is you, took a lashing for you. Can you wrap your mind around the sacrifice? Cause he did it for you. Withstood the critics for you. Felt pain but hid it for you. Could've took an easier route, but he chose the nails for you. That blood that gushed from his side flowed freely for you. He too was tempted but did not fall, stood tall for you. Father, they know not what they do. He was deceived by his disciple for you. Forsook a world of pleasures and went to the greatest measures for you. Stood face to face with Satan 40 days and 40 nights in the desert for you. gave them permission to destroy his temple, and then in 3 days, he raised it up for you. Turned water into wine, the true vine for you to cling to. I am that I am, he confessed for you. Walked in the spirit 24/7, never entertained his flesh for you. Dislocated at the joints, his arms and legs stretched for you. He agonized, prayed, and was betrayed for you. There is nothing in his will that he will not do for you. This whole universe he built for you. Every step of your life he willed for you. And every time things get out of control, he is the one that sets it all still for you. Forever he sits at the right hand of the Father, pleading the case for you. When you should have died, he rolled out the red carpet of grace for you, took your place for you. He lived his whole existence with purpose, never wasted even a second for you. So when you die, do you know where you're going to? See, he's already secured a residence for you. He defeated your nemesis for you. He established an everlasting covenant way back in Genesis for you. His good plans, he insists for you. He's prophesied that honor among men would not be missed by you. He paid the ultimate price of a soldier, but in just one heartbeat, he would re-enlist for you. See, the devil, he has it in for you, but Christ, he became sin for you, fought the good fight of faith, and now there is no loss, only win for you, because truly, hell is where he's been for you. That's more than most kin could imagine to do. He laid down his bragging rights for you, a humble servant. He took debt he didn't deserve for you. And it's true, right now, if you don't know him or you need to draw closer, he's waiting for you. Because you and you and you and you are his passion. Amen.